back to my channel. In today's video, we're talking about 9 specific ways to stop impulse shopping. Impulse shopping, as we all know, is one of the greatest ways to light your money on fire. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about specific things not to do before you waste your money. So if you're new here, my name is Katherine. I work in the luxury pre-loved industry, and I give shopping tips and insights and care advice for your designer handbags, especially on how to maintain their resale value. And my number one tip, always, 100% of the time, is to make sure to not waste your money on things that you don't actually need. And hey, question of the day: what is the impulse purchase that you're most embarrassed and ashamed of? You'll hear one of mine later in the video, but I want to hear what some of yours are, because I want to know that it's really, this is just for my own self-comfort. I want to know that it's not just me out here buying stupid stuff and letting it sit in the back of my closet for 3 years. Comment that down below and let's get started. With impulse shopping, when you're buying anything, we need to recenter our internal dialogues about our purchases. Now, instead of saying, why not buy this? Ask yourself, why should I buy this? Do I need this thing? Why do I need another refillable tumbler? Why do I need another pair of silver shoes? This is one that I'm guilty of. Why do I actually need to bring this thing into my life, into my home now have to devote time and energy and resources into having it and owning it? Instead of why not, ask yourself why. And if you can't come up with a good reason why you should not have this thing, then go ahead and buy it. Don't memorize or store your credit card information into your computer or into your brain. So that means no instant checkout, no buy it now, no Google Wallet, none of that. It's really important for me to put obstacles in front of myself. Now, if I'm sitting on the couch scrolling through a website and I can't be bothered to put my computer down, get up from off my couch, walk over to where my bag is, take my wallet out, and go type in all of my credit card digits manually, do I actually want this thing? 90% of the time, the answer is no. So this next tip revolves around free shipping. Now, a lot of my favorite websites will have a minimum spend that gets you free shipping. It's like usually $50, $100, something like that. Once again, the question you're asking yourself is, do you actually want this? Are you willing to pay the shipping fee for this item? Don't just add items to your cart to reach the minimum spend. Pay the fee. If you really want it, then it should be worth the shipping fee to get it from wherever it is in the country to your doorstep. Unless, of course, there are other things that you do actually need. Do you actually need another pair of black leggings? You might. But do ask yourself the question, and always remember, you are not saving money buying things that you don't actually need. Number 4 is to make hard and fast shopping rules. This goes specifically for fashion, but of course you can apply this to anything that you buy. Take into account what you know is flattering on you, what you know is not flattering on you, what you love, features or colors or anything that you have real passionate feelings about. Make a commitment to yourself to not buy these things. This doesn't sound like it's hard, but we've all been there, I'm sure. This is a very simple way to weed out the unnecessary purchases that will languish in the back of your closet until the end of time. A couple of personal rules, for example, that I have. Number 1, I have said this before here on my channel, it drives me insane when flat bags don't have back pockets. So my hard and fast rule is if I'm considering a flat bag and it doesn't have a back pocket, I'm not allowed to buy it. Another rule that I have are no exaggerated pointed toe shoes. I think they look beautiful and so sexy, but I wear a size 9 and I am trying to obscure that fact. I have a video of ways to make your feet look smaller that you might want to check out. One of those tips is to avoid exaggerated pointed toe shoes. You're welcome. The last one for me personally is that buying jackets online never works out. I am not allowed to do it. So those are 3 things that save me a lot of money when I am perusing through the sites in the wee hours of the morning. I am not allowed. I have my hard and fast rules that I do not allow myself to break. Your rules do not have to be my rules, but really just do take stock of things you love and things you don't. So another way to curb your impulse shopping is this, and this is when you're in store. If you find something that you like and you just can't be bothered to try it on, put it back. I really encourage everyone to be super excited about the items that they're bringing into our lives. And I don't want to make it too deep or anything, but we're bringing these things into our lives. And if you're not excited about it from jump, then what is any of this for? Maybe take a picture of it, think about it some more, and if you find yourself really pining over it later, then try it on. Always try it on. I should amend this step to say always try things on, and if you don't feel like it, then don't even bother. Try on clothes before you buy them. Same for shoes, obviously. When I go in to buy something, especially a clothing piece, like, I'm excited to see how it looks on me. If I can't even bother to try the thing on before I pay my hard-earned money for it and carry it all the way home, then I probably don't actually need it, right? The same goes for long checkout lines. If I'm excited enough, and obviously if I have enough time, then I don't care. By the way, we're amending this to add one more. Don't just dip into the shops if you only have like 10 minutes. If you're on a time crunch, you're gonna think that you have to buy the thing now. Those are times when your judgment can falter. So that's how you end up with another off-shoulder top in a weird color that you're never gonna wear. Don't buy clothes for the future. Invest in who you are right now, because who you are right now is great. If you're not gonna be able to wear it, unless, maybe you do need it, but you don't need it now. And the other thing too, this is a personal note, you guys, I know a lot of people will disagree with this, but if anything needs tailoring, I'm not interested. I'm not fixing zippers, I'm not taking in the waist, I'm not doing any of that. If it doesn't fit me off the rack, I would rather have something that does. I know a lot of people disagree with that, and I know that with sustainability and everything, it is probably better to alter things that already exist, but to be honest, I just don't want to be bothered. Next thing on my list is take stock of things you have excesses of in your wardrobe. For me, there are a bunch of things that I really enjoy buying that I don't end up using. I have drawers upon drawers of bikinis, off-shoulder tops, and jeans. I don't need any more of these things. Take stock of what you have excesses of in your wardrobe. I know for me that there are a couple of things that I really enjoy shopping for some reason. I have a lot of fun buying myself a new swimsuit here and there, and what that's added up to over the course of many years is a collection of about 30 swimsuits, 30 bikinis. No one needs 30 bikinis. So take stock of these excesses in your wardrobe and make a commitment to yourself to not contribute to it any further. I am not allowed to buy any more off-shoulder tops. For some reason, between 2016 and like 2018, I just decided that off-shoulder tops were my thing. Like, everything I bought was off-shoulder for a couple of years. And now I have a whole wardrobe of off-shoulder tops. And like, why did I do that? Okay, so all of these tips so far have been leading up to this next one, which is shop slower. I am far too familiar with the dopamine rush that we get from adding a new cheap thing to our cart that will satisfy your craving for a new cute thing. And yes, we love the new cute thing when we take it out of the box, we go out and we wear it for the first time, but then into the closet it goes, never to be seen or heard from again. And now, you know, replicate that 100 times over the course of 5 years. Again, speaking from my own personal experience. And now you have a closet full of cheap crap and that you're not wearing. Did I set out to buy a polka dot bodysuit? No, I didn't. It was cute and I've worn it one time. That one time is in this video here. No more dopamine purchases. With shopping slower, and this is the next one, have a limit of the number of times you have to wear it. When you walk into a store, go to the racks, find the cute top. We've all found the cute top. Will you wear this 15 times in a year? 15 times a year is a little bit more than once a month. It's not too frequent, it's not too infrequent. I think that's the good balance. 15 times in 365 days will you wear this item? And I bet you that 90% of the time the answer is no. So some people that are more into minimalism and sustainability may want to tweak that number to be a bit higher, which I definitely understand. But to me, 15 times is a pretty good starting place, and that's for an expensive piece. It's for something that is more affordable. It's for a $10 pair of leggings. For God's sake, it's for socks. If you don't think you can wear it 15 times, consider obviously going without it, or maybe try renting it. Maybe you just want to experiment. There are many rental services popping up that I will leave the link down below. Rent the Runway is one of my favorites. I have used it twice, I think, and I really enjoyed the experience. I was able to dress appropriately for a very formal event without having to lug around a blue sequin gown that I never intend on wearing again for the rest of my life. You think about these things, especially when it comes time to like move. Like, remember that like you're paying to move all of the things that you own, and like, is this money well spent? And I would venture to say that a blue sequin gown is not something I need to transport around with me for the rest of my life. Another thing too that I also do is I will buy things that are just much more affordable than retail prices on the Real with the intention on selling the item after I'm finished. I've definitely done that as well. So I will leave both of those companies linked down below, and any other cool ones, because there's a lot of new cool ones that are popping up all over the place. That was 9 with a bonus, so 10 ways to curb your impulse spending. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. Trust me, I am guilty. The reason I know these 10 tips cold is because I failed each and every single one of them multiple times, and I'm kind of sick of it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you have any tips on impulse shopping. Maybe check out this video right here, and I'll see you guys in my next one.